Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to Barre. We have a 30-minute barre class here that will begin in a couple minutes. So, we're gonna do some barre. You are going to want something for your barre. So I just have my chair right over here. So you're gonna want a chair. If you have some dumbbells, go ahead and grab your weights, and that's all you're going to need. So I'd recommend a light set of dumbbells and your chair. So that's what we're gonna do for barre. And we're gonna go on ahead and get started in just a minute. I'm gonna grab some things here. Grab my charger because my computer is about to die. For barre class, I'd recommend going barefoot, or if you have socks with maybe like some grips on the bottom. If you have specific socks for barre, you could wear those, but I would recommend going barefoot. And we'll start right at 11:30. It's not quite 11:30 yet. Okay, let's go. Let's begin. So remember, you are going to want a chair and a set of light weights, barefoot, and a yoga mat would also be beneficial. And we are going to start our warm up. We're going to begin our warm up in a high plank. So we're going to come on down right here, shoulders over wrists, and just hold your plank here. Hold and breathe. Spine's neutral. Just hold it, pull it in towards your back, towards your spine. Send those hips back, downward facing dog. Lengthen through your spine, feel a nice stretch in the back of your legs. You can pedal those feet out if you'd like. Maybe you move at your torso a little bit. Take one deep breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Shift your weight forward back to your high plank. Bring your right foot to the outside of your right hand, elbow to ankle. Lift and twist into your right thigh. Look up at your fingertips. Right hand comes down to the outside of your foot. Lift those hips, straighten both legs. Send your right foot back. Now left foot to the outside of your left hand. Left elbow to left ankle. Lift and twist into your left thigh. Hand comes down to the outside of your foot. Lift those hips. Both legs are straight. Specifically, especially feeling a nice stretch. And that's the back of that front leg. Nice job. Send your left foot back. Drop down to the knees if you're on your toes. Tabletop position. We begin in a neutral spine. Cat-cow. Inhale, cow, look up, drop your belly. Exhale, cat, round your spine. Look back towards your thighs. Go with your own breath. Inhale, cow, drop your belly, look up. Exhale, cat around through your spine. Two more. Last one. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. From here, walk those hands back towards your feet. Good. Roll those shoulders back. We're going to go into reverse lunge with a knee balance. We're going to do 5 on our right, 5 on our left. Here we go. Let's start with the right side. Reverse lunge, knee drive. Last one on this side. Let's go to the other side. Reverse lunge, knee drive. Last one. Good. We're going to start off with some core, and we're going to start in tabletop. So we're going to start in a bear crawl hold. So we're going to be here, shoulders over those wrists, hips over those knees, toes are going to be tucked, okay? And all we're going to do is just lift our knees off of our mat. Spine stays nice and flat, belly button's pulled in. And we're just holding it right here. Hold. You're going to start to feel this in your core, right in your thighs. You're going to feel it in your core, and you're also going to feel it in your shoulders. So while we're holding, we want to make sure our hips aren't up and our spine isn't rounded. Okay, they're down low. Spine's nice and flat. From here, both knees are just going to tap the ground and lift. Tap down and lift. It's just a small little movement. Tap down, lift. Tap down, lift. Small little move. Good. Tap, lift, down, up. Keep going. 4 more. We're going to add in a swivel in 3, 2. We're here. Okay, knees are floating. Turn those hips. Swivel to the right, back to the center. Swivel to the left, back to the center. Swivel, center, swivel, center. You can do it. Keep those hips low. Four, yes. 3, 2, 1. Drop those knees, send those hips back, child's pose. And come up, downward facing dog. Pedal out those feet, release those legs. Walk those hands back towards your feet. And we're down here, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway with a flat back. Exhale all the way back down. And come all the way back on up. Good. All right, let's grab our bar. And just to begin, we're just going to start with some regular calf raises. So feet are about hip width apart. Toes are slightly turned out. If you want, you can have fingertips just resting on the bar, or you could do body weight. We're just going to lift and lower, lift and lower. We go up, down, up, and down. Core is tight right here. Four more, we're gonna hold at the top. 3, 2, hold at the top, hold it here. Pulse, stay in the top half. Little baby ones right here. Good, you can do it. 4, 3, 2, and rest. Nice job. We are actually going to stay in first position, so just slide those heels together. Again, one hand on the bar. We're going to raise up onto those toes. You might have to walk those feet in because we want those heels pressing against each other the whole time. Toes out, knees out. We are going to sink down about right halfway. Knees are right over that second or third toe. Hips are tucked in right under your shoulders, and we're just going to pulse. Pulse. Yes, we're starting off with a pulse. We're going to start small, and then we're going to work our way to a full range. So we start with our pulse right here. Little small range of motion. Notice legs, they should look like a diamond shape, okay? Heels are pressing together. If there's space between your heels right now, pull them together. They are pressing against each other, both your heels. You're on your toes. Knees are pushing away, out to the side. Hips are scooped under. They're right shoulders over hips, and your hips are right over your heels. Good. 4, 3, 2. Stay low. Stay low. Okay, we're right in the middle. Yes. From here, we're going to go up an inch, down an inch. Up an inch, down an inch. So you go an inch above halfway, an inch below. An inch above, an inch below. Like I said, we start small, we work our way up. So right now, this is a little bit bigger range of motion than our pulse. An inch below halfway, an inch above. And this is also a little bit slower. We slowed it down just a little bit. Really start to feel those quads, those glutes. Everyone's fired up right here. Breathe. Breathe. You can do this. Yes, you can. 4. We go to full range. In 3. Stick with it. Come on. 2. Last one. We're here on the bottom. We come all the way up. Legs are totally long. There's no space between them. You come all the way down. All the way up. All the way down. All the way up. So if you were doing a regular squat, you would send your hips back. But for this first position, hips are actually turn those hips, instead of turn them out, turn them in. Glutes are squeezing together. Sink down, okay? Imagine this wall behind me. I'm just sliding right down it. My back stays flat the whole time. Full range, all the way down, all the way up. If you want to do a little something with your arm, you can. Or maybe you just like your hand right on your hip. You can leave it there as well. Four more full range. 3, keep those heels lit. 2, and last one. Woo, drop those heels. Maybe you need to shake out those legs, pat those feet a little bit. Good. Awesome stuff. We're going to stick with our first position. If you wanted to, you could flip it around so your other hand is on the bar, but you don't have to. Now we're just going to take our stance a little bit wider. So instead of having those heels pressed together, feet, or they're going to be about hip width apart, toes point out. Raise up onto those toes. Tuck those hips under. Sink down. 4 pulses in the bottom. 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way up. Again. Pulse 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way up. 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way up. You got it? 4 pulses in the bottom. All the way up. 4. And up. 4 pulses. Heels are lifted. Nice. Hips are tucked under. Okay, your knees now, since we're doing a wider stance, knees are probably going more over maybe that third toe. Okay, so knees are still pushing back away. They're not caving in. Feel the burn. That sweet, sweet bar burn. Just know, okay, what you're feeling is making your leg stronger. Sweet little release when you come all the way up, and then you do 4 more pulses in the bottom. And up. Again, 4, 3, 2, all the way up. 4 more just like this. I know, come on. 3, 2 more. Keep those heels up, last one. We meet at the top, full range, all the way down, all the way up, down, up, good, lower, lift, sink down, and up, down, up, lower, lift, you can do it. Whew, ankles are shaking. Keep those heels lifted, lift those heels an inch higher. Let's go, 4, nice job, 3, 2, and 1. Oh. Shake out those legs. Walk around just a little bit. Whew. How are we doing? How are things going? My legs, they're burning. My legs are feeling it. I don't know about yours. All right, let's work our backside a little bit here. We're going to face the bar. And we're actually going to be upright for the most part. So we're just going to be slightly, so we're not totally upright. We just have a slight hinge in our hips. Soft bend in those knees. Whatever side, I'm going to start with my left side. So I'm going to point my big toe down. And I'm going to turn my hip out. So my knees to the side. I have a slight bend in my stabilizing knee. Slight bend in my working leg. Pinky toe shooting up towards the ceiling. Okay, I'm going to lift, lower, lift, and lower. Okay, so my hip is turned out, but I'm not totally facing sideways, right? So hips are down. All I want you to do is just turn your foot sideways, which kind of turns your hip out, goes to the side, lift, lower, lift, lower. You just lift your leg high enough till you feel a squeeze in your glute. Lift and lower, lift and lower. So we're just forward a little bit. We're not totally upright, leaning back. You might just have a little hinge forward so you're a nice long line. Belly button's pulled in. We're watching out for our low back right here. We control this move. We're not using momentum. We're using just our leg strength. We're feeling this in both legs. We're feeling this in our working glute, as well as that stabilizing leg that's staying strong, keeping you upright. 4 more, we hold at the top. And 3, 2, hold at the top right here. Pulse, 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 good. Keep pulsing. Right, it's a small range of motion. It almost looks like my leg isn't even doing anything. Pinky toe stays pointing up towards the ceiling. We pulse for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whoo! My glutes. Good. Shake it out. So now we're going to do the other side. Slight bend in both those knees. Big toes down to the ground. Turn your hip out. Lift, lower, lift, lower. So pinky toe is pointing up towards the ceiling. If all 5 toes are pointing down towards the mat, turn that hip out towards the side. Okay. But your chest and your abdomen are all going to be pointing down towards the mat or pointing slightly forward. Good. You lift until you feel a squeeze in your glute. Keeping your core tight. Good. Come on. Keep it up in 4. We pulse in 3, 2. Keep it up. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Stay at the top half. Keep that leg up. Maybe can you get it even a little higher? Good. Keep pulsing. Come on. You got this. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay standing. We're going to do a standing figure 4, cross opposite over opposite thigh. Sit back. Feel a nice stretch in those glutes. And let's switch other side. Opposite ankle over opposite thigh. Sit back. Those glutes, those hips might be feeling a little fatigued. We just worked them pretty good. Okay. You can set your bar to the side. All done with that. We won't need that for the remainder of class. We're going to come on down to our mats. And it's that special time in class where we work our core. So we're always working our core throughout class because our core stays nice and tight. But these moves are specifically going to help strengthen our core. So to begin, we're going to start with a big inhale. Exhale, blow out all the air. As you exhale, pull your belly button in, down towards your spine. You kind of scoop your lower back just a little bit. You're going to place both your hands right by your hips, okay? Slight bend in those elbows. Lean back just a little bit. Toes are going to be pointing on the ground. And now I just want you to lift both toes off the ground. So we're right here. Tap your right toe down, up. Tap your left toe down, up. Right, left, left, lift. Good. Tap and up. Tap and up. Nice job. Tap, lift, tap, lift. So we're going slow. Right, we're taking our time. 4 more at this pace, and then we're going to go a little faster. 3, 2. Here we go. They're going to pass each other. Tap, switch, tap, and switch. Tap, tap. Always keep a bend in your knee. Shoulders stay back. Make sure that low back doesn't start to arch. 4, 3, 2. Hold both legs at the top. Hold them here. Tap both toes down and up. Tap both down and up. Whew, I'm shaking. How about you? Good. Tap down and up. We got this. We're in this together. We have 4. You can do it. 3. Woo, burn. 2. And 1. Oh, come on. Down to your mats. Hug those knees into your chest. Or you can just let them rest on the ground. We're not done yet. This is just a little break. Just a quick little breather. Couple more core moves. Just a couple. Okay, from here, we're gonna go into some bicycle, arms and legs together. So you're going to bring opposite elbow to opposite knee, point those toes, and switch. 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 So feet are off the ground, shoulder blades are off the ground, belly button is pulled down in towards your spine, your low back is in contact with the mat. So if your low back starts to arch while you do your bicycle, take the arms out, hands under your hips, and just do the legs, okay? Work on keeping that low back in contact with your mat. Once you've built that up, then you're going to add opposite elbow, opposite knee. We're going a little slower. Slow it down, please, and thank you. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Nice job. If your hands aren't already there, lift those hips. Hands are going to come right under those hips for just a little more support and assistance, and then you can lower those hips right back down. We're going to go into some scissors with our legs. So to begin, again, low back touches the mat, right? Hips are scooped under. Lift those shoulder blades, or mainly just lift your neck and your head off of your mat. Legs are going to go long, point your toes. Scissors right here. We're going to do big scissors all the way down. So not flutter kicks, big scissors. Scissor those legs. Four, 3, 2. Keep that right leg up so you're right here, right? Hands come out from under your hips. Lift, pulse up, up, reach, reach. Try to keep that bottom leg from touching the ground. 4 more on this side. 3, 2, stay up, switch, reach, reach, you got it, come on. Last move, reach, reach, breathe. I know, it should burn. 4, 3, 2, rest, full body stretch, arms overhead, legs are long, reach both directions. Reach, reach, reach. Whew. Feel a nice stretch in your core. You did it, you made it. Nice job. Bring soles of your feet together. Lying butterfly stretch. If you want, you can have your hands just rest on top of your thighs. And just deep breaths. We'll do 2 more deep breaths here. Inhale. Last one. Very good. Hug those knees into your chest. Stay still, or you can rock side to side. Drop both knees to the right. Anchor that left shoulder blade on the mat. And drop both knees to the left. Anchor your right shoulder blade on the mat. Hug those knees into your chest one last time. Big squeeze, rock and roll up. And that was a quick, feisty little 30-minute barre class. I hope you enjoyed it. And have a great Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. Yay. Bye.